Hello and welcome to my Pokemon Horizons review series. Today we are reviewing episode 8. Let's get started and hope you enjoy. So this one was all about Dot, the mysterious secret member that got introduced last episode. Murdoch is shown to be making her loads of sweets and food to try and get her to come out of her shell and eat. As she is stuck in her room, she doesn't really like other people and she doesn't want to come out. It was cool how making these sweets caused a massive shortage of food supplies, which meant they had to stop and go shopping in a nearby town. It was a really good way to intertwine these two story plots and also just show the day-to-day problems that this ship goes through. Liko and Roy have some remote schooling again. We haven't seen that for a while, and we see Liko's friend Anne once more. But then the crew is set out to go shopping, with Liko staying behind to watch the Nido thing stream, and Roy goes on ahead with Freed and the rest. I think this was a really good development episode for certain characters. It developed these relationships and we got to see different pairings interact. I especially loved Freed and Roy. The shenanigans they got up to were pretty funny. Roy ends up convincing him to buy this worthless cloth for information about Rayquaza, but it was obvious they were just being tricked. I think Freed has taken a liking to Roy and probably sees himself in Roy. Even later on in the episode, he's coaching Roy on how to use his training to take on this wild Spearow, which I really loved. Then back on the ship, Liko is trying to bond with Dot, get her to come out of her shell, but she's having none of it. She's being rude, telling Liko to go away, and Liko even holds her up for her Nido thing stream, which was pretty funny because Liko was also waiting to watch that same stream and noticed that the stream was late. Then when streaming, Liko leaves her a comment and it throws Dot completely off because she knows it was from Liko about how to get someone to open up, and it was overall just a really funny dynamic. Dot tells her to treat people like Pokemon battles, and Liko vows that she will try even harder to make her open up. It's cool because it wasn't all solved in this episode. It's going to be an ongoing plot, which is what is making Horizons such a well written story. The episode ends with Dot sneaking into the kitchen and finally eating some of that food that Murdoch was making, which is a sign that she is finally opening up, and this is most likely because of Liko. So this episode overall was pretty good once again. Pokemon Horizons is just giving us some really consistent storytelling. Things from the previous episodes were getting brought back up, a lot of continuity and just common sense. It's just been such a breath of fresh air to watch. My favourite part of this episode for sure was Roy and Freed bonding together, going shopping in the town and being careful not to overspend their budget, and the whole Spearow battle, Freed showing off his professor side a bit more here. It's a character dynamic that I think will be big and keep growing as the series goes on. Also, the Liko and Dot stuff was really fun and enjoyable. Looking to see where that goes as well. But next week we are arriving in Paldea and I can't wait. But for this one I'm going to go 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts. What is your rating out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.